Welcome back to the Thunder of Serie A. This is our third episode for the season. We have a lot to talk to you about today. A lot of action happened over the weekend that we're going to cover, and we're going to have more extended game previews in this episode, so stay tuned.
Thanks boys, today we'll be filling in about the latest results in matchday 3 and 4. Now the latest news in Serie A. Donadoni, the Parma coach, thinks that they deserve more in their 2-1 loss to AS Roma, as the way they played was spectacular. Benitez said that Napoli needs some serious help in the way they've been playing their games. Allegri think that Juve need more tactics the way they've been playing, and has been trying to settle them down to play back to his style. Now the latest results in matchday 3. Cesena drew 2-2 with Empoli. Now the big one was Milan and Juve got up in that derby 1-0. Chievo and Parma, Chievo 2 to Parma 3. Genoa beat Lazio 1-0. Roma beat Cagliari 2-0. Sassuolo and Sampdoria drew 0-0. Atalanta and Fiorentina got up 1-0. Udinese beat Napoli at home 1-0. Palermo 1-1 with Inter. And Torino lost 1-0 to Hellas Verona. Matchday 4 results now. Empoli drew with AC Milan 2-2. Cagliari lost to Torino 2-1. Sassuolo had a 0-0 draw with Fiorentina. Verona and Genoa were stuck in a 2-2 draw as well. Inter beat Atalanta 2-0. Juve got up to beat Cesena 3-0. Napoli 3-3 with Palermo. Parma lost to AS Roma 2-1. Sampdoria beat Chievo 2-1. Now the Champions League results. Champions League results for the Italian teams. Juventus beat Malmo 2-0 and AS Roma beat CSKA Moscow 5-1. Now the Europa League results. Club Bruges drew with Torino. Dnipro lost 1-0 to Inter Milan. Napoli got up to beat Sparta Praha 3-1. Fiorentina beat Gungam 3-0. Thanks boys, I'll see you next week.
Alright, first matchday of matchday 5 is AS Roma versus Hellas Verona. Now AS Roma, look, to me, they've been doing very well. They're unbeaten, 4-3-3 formation, beating CSKA Moscow in the Champions League last Wednesday 5-1. What more can you want from a team? They're on top, 100% record. They're really going to be title contenders this year.
Yeah, I'll disagree with your comment, man. The fact that Hellas Verona beat Torino on the weekend, 1-0, shows that this game is going to be a very tough game for Roma. The fact that they're travelling to Manchester City next week for the Champions League game can prove to me if they actually are title contenders or not. Because if they don't win this game...
I know what you're saying about this game in particular, but it's very hard to see them lose this game. Like if they don't take full points from this game, me personally, I think they can still be a contender, but it's going to hinder their confidence for the trip to Man City.
They're both contenders. Hellas Verona hasn't lost at all either.
Yeah, I know, that's correct, yeah. But look, Luca Toni hasn't been in any good form either, and he's their main guy.
And so hasn't Totti.
That's true. Moving on to the next match, Atalanta versus Juventus. Now Atalanta last week lost 1-0 to Fiorentina, but they were very attacking. They had a new formation, a 4-4-1-1. So the coach tried to do something different. They brought their new signing Alejandro Gomez on for a bit, but it didn't work out for them, unfortunately. Fiorentina just a stronger team in this one.
Yeah, as well, Juventus, who just beat AC Milan 1-0. Like, I don't know. I've been going against Juventus every week. I just thought the fact that Allegri is their coach and not going to do well, and they've been keep proving me wrong over and over. Like I said, they're still a tough team, they're still strong, they're still title contenders.
Oh, look,
but they're travelling as well this week in the Champions League.
Yes, that's right.
So they've got the exact same case as Roma.
Roma and Juventus are in the same basket,
yes,
in the same ship together pretty much. They're representing the Serie A in Champions League. They must do well, they must both focus on it.
One of them has to drop it though.
Yeah, one of them will eventually drop it. Sassuolo versus Napoli is the following game. Now Sassuolo are in some terrible form, that their players aren't up to scratch. Berardi, their main playmaker, he's been out for 3 matches now with a ban due to his red card that he picked up at Inter, so it's not looking good for them, and I think, to me, they're going back to Serie B for sure if they don't fix something massively. But Napoli aren't good either.
Oh, they can back to Serie A as well.
I agree, Napoli, they're not looking good. Rafa Benitez's job, like if he's out there watching this and Napoli CEOs are watching this, look man, no joke, he's one more week away from losing his job. Say lose this week,
Sackbenitez.com.au.
that's it. If they're going to sack him if they lose this game, that's 100% certain.
He's well known to destroy clubs anyway.
Now it's time for a new challenge for this episode. The Pizza Eating Challenge, brought to you by Chievo Verona. Welcome to the Pizza Challenge, one of our new segments on this episode. This involves my friend Jay having to eat a family margarita pizza in under 3 minutes. Now, due to the pizza margarita originating from the north of Italy, we decided to choose a team this week, Chievo Verona, as part of the pizza. Due to their poor form, if Jay finishes the pizza in under 3 minutes, that means that Chievo Verona will be victors this week. Ready? Now. Come on, let's go. Come on, go. 3 minutes, let's go. How's it taste? Good? Is it tasting good? Is it? Amazing. Come. Now, Jay will get the drink at a minute 50. He'll get a nice Coke. There you go. Open the Coke, drink it.
Oh my god!
See?
That was not expected.
Keep going, we've got 50 seconds. Come on, keep going. This is for Chievo Verona.
Come on, you're doing well. Keep going. Go. 30 seconds left. Can you get 6 slices done in 30 seconds?
That's it.
Go. Get those done. Go from it all 10 seconds.
5, 4, go. Time's up. That's it. You did well. That's all there is left of the Chievo Verona pizza. Is that solid effort by our man Jay?
Fuck. That's gonna be hilarious, man.
This match, CESENA versus AC Milan, I quite like this match. I think it'll be very competitive. CESENA have not been in good form lately, but they still bet Parma in round 1 of Serie A, and I think they could just pull it off miraculously. And their striker, Marilunga, a lot of people underestimate him, but he's a top-class striker. If he found the top club, you'd see him up there with Torres and Van Ginkel and, you know, all the other top strikers, Diego Costa. This guy has potential for CESENA, but he's just not in the right team.
That's true, but AC Milan, look, AC Milan's had some tough games. They couldn't beat Juventus, unfortunately, but like I said, they showed their true talent against Parma, where they scored 5 goals, even though they copped 4 goals as well. But Menes just like embarrassed the defense. It's like he was playing futsal. So this game will be a tight game, but AC Milan should just win, slide off.
This game is Chievo Verona versus Empoli. Now Chievo are one of those teams that can surprise. They won 1-0 against Napoli at Napoli's home, but lost 3-2 last week to Parma at their own home. So they're very inconsistent. But I think that Chievo are up for a Europa League place if they can get some consistency on board, and if their coach Carini can mix up the formation, mix up the players, because they've got some actual talent in that team.
They do, but they still got to worry about relegation, because like I said, they got lucky, they beat Napoli, but yet again, they can still drop points, just like they have in the past years. I agree with you, they keep beating relegation every year after year, but yet again, they're not achieving anything from it. They need to move up, as he said. I hope they get to Europa League. I actually hope they do, because I know they'll make an impact. Surely they'll beat any Premier League team, and I know you agree to that.
Of course, yes. I reckon they can do anything.
And that's why they haven't set it up one yet, because they know the Serie A team will always win.
Alright, Inter versus Cagliari. Inter drew 1-1 with Palermo, which was not a very good game for Inter Milan, let's be honest. They should have been up there, with Roma Juventus on the same amount of points, on 9 points. They sort of dropped off the pace a little bit, as I expected. I don't know about you, but I still think Inter Milan can be contenders. But still, Cagliari are a very good team, and even that they're away, they can still beat Inter Milan.
Nah, no way, man. No way. Inter should have this game easily.
So what about if Victor Ibarbo and Sao decide to score a hat-trick between them, like they sometimes do?
Unfortunately, this isn't FIFA 14.
Next game, Torino versus Fiorentina. This is going to be a battle of the defences for me, because both of them are shocking at defence at the moment. They're both doing terribly. Torino especially, they're on the bottom of the ladder in 20th. Fiorentina just picked up their points last week against Atalanta. So they both started the season horribly, and it's going to be tough for them to catch up.
I'm telling you, this game is going to be the most boring game of the year. You know why? Because both teams got a Europa League games next week. So they can't, both teams didn't even perform that well in Europa League last week, even though Torino drew, Fiorentina won. But there's still those two teams that everyone expected to finish the top 5. But unfortunately, they just haven't shown that they're putting up a challenge to any other team in Serie A. You know what I mean? So it's like they just dropped off this year, unfortunately. Those two teams were meant to be title contenders, but they just showed that Chichi how much he was to Torino, how important he was. But Fiorentina kept all their players, but sadly enough, they're not doing well.
Alright, so for all you Genoa and Sampdoria fans out there, this is the Derby Della Lanterna. So it's the Derby of the Lighthouse, which is in Genoa. It's situated on the docks of Genoa, so that's what they fight for, these two teams. Now, Genoa and Sampdoria, it's a special meeting in the city of Genoa because both teams are based there. So they both share the same stadium, which is the Luigi Ferrara Stadium. And the first Derby Della Lanterna was held in the 1946-47 season, in which Sampdoria won that derby 3-2. So look, the head-to-head statistics for this derby is Sampdoria with 22 wins, Genoa with 16 and 24 draws. So last time they met, which was last season, Sampdoria took a 1-0 win, so it could have an impact on this game. But this derby is very special. Even the Italian 2006 World Cup winning coach Marcello Lippi said this is the most special derby in Italy. It means a lot to the fans. There's a lot of atmosphere. There's a lot of colour. You won't get any other emotional feeling from any other derby around the world. It's the Genoa Sampdoria derby, the Derby della Lanterna. So as I just mentioned for you fans there's the history of the derby. Now to our game analysis. What do you think about the derby?
I've told you that Genoa is going to have a good season this year.
But I also have told you Sampdoria, I think, are going to have a good season this year. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be good.
Honestly, from my point of view, this game will determine which team will finish in the top 5 this year. Now, people will be like, nah, Genoa, Sampdoria, who are they? Mate, wait till you watch this game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good derby.
It's a derby that's going to shine. That's exactly what it's going to be.
I agree.
People don't even know it's a derby. That's a sad thing.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to get this out there. Now it's time for our free kick challenge.
Are you recording? I thought we were messaging someone away.
We're on the air now.
Just wait, man.
Alright.
Let's go, man.
We're back here today to do another challenge for you guys out there. Today's challenge is the opposite foot free kick challenge. This involves us trying to kick this ball with our opposite foot. Hope you guys enjoy.
I'm gonna show you Ronaldo style. Ready? That was a great shot.
This game, Udinese versus Parma. Now, Udinese have been fantastic so far. For me, the best underdog team I've seen for many seasons now. Di Natale's still going, still scoring goals. They're in for a good year, big time.
They've had some big games. My predictions with that defense that Parma has, my Di Natale could be looking at 10 goals this time.
I agree, could be looking at a hat-trick, eh?
Oh,
They could,
yeah.
Udinese could be getting a big win here.
Oh yeah, easy. This bloke, mate. Just don't make fun of Parma. Why don't you jump as keeper for them?
I don't like Parma. I think they're shocking. Cassano's a
Why,
bit
mate?
too
Chicken
overrated.
Parma, mate. Chicken Parma.
Not that Parma. Anyway, moving on. Last game of matchday 5 and last one. Oh fuck. Can I keep going? Last game of matchday 5 is Palermo versus Lazio. Now, this is not a derby, but these two teams have a bitter rivalry for each other because Sicilian teams and teams from Rome always have a hatred for each other. If you ask any Sicilian what he thinks of AS Roma and Lazio, he'll walk off.
I honestly hope Lazio lose. I keep tipping them, they keep losing. I hope they lose this week. Watch them win on my life.
But Palermo are a good team, and I think Palermo will smash them in this game. I don't think Lazio's got anything to offer at all,
They're
apart from
shocking.
finishing.
I thought they would do well. It's embarrassing. Oh,
Yeah, they are
goodness.
very embarrassing.
Oh God.
Mr. Pioli, coach of Lazio, you need to make some quick changes fast, mate, because your job's going.
Genoa just proved that to me. That's I told you Genoa was going to have a good season. But I did not expect them to beat Lazio. They did.
Thanks for watching this episode of the Thunder of Serie A. We did something different today, but there's going to be a massive shake-up coming up, massive changes over the coming weeks. In the episodes, they're going to be formatted differently, so stay tuned. It's going to be more professional. We've got more crew coming on board, more professionalism around the board. For all our fans out there, for our TV show, look, we're making a lot of new changes for you guys. This show's going to become more professional in the next coming weeks. Our next episode will be nothing like this. This is just to kick off, something that we think has potential and something for all the passionate Serie A fans out there. And look, we've got more crew coming on board. There's going to be more effects. There's going to be better photography, better scripts, better matchday analyses, better challenges, funnier things, things that are going to change. See all the props here, they're going to go. We're bringing in a fresh start after 3 episodes, something different and more professional, which we think, is going to take off big. So stay tuned to our episodes. I know this looks a bit introductory still, but trust me, things will be changing from the next episode in. And stay tuned and like this Facebook page, follow us on Instagram, and check out our YouTube, please, because we need the support in order to push this and drive this forward. Thank you guys, keep watching. Alright, first game of the 5th match day is AS Roma versus Hellas Verona. Jay, what do you reckon?
Who was it again? Sorry, I missed, please.
Brevio and Sorensen are big players.
Yeah, I know they are. They're very good. I understand.
They adopt.
Sorry.
Don't look at me.
I'm not
Can we
looking
go
at
again?
you.
Can we go again? He
Go
wants to
through
go
it.
over there. Ready?
Yeah, go.
Second match of match day 5, it's Atalanta
Oh
versus
shit, sorry man. I was dancing.
It wasn't in the shot, was it?
Yeah. Sorry.